Welcome to a demo of the Advanced Partition Manager, where we have multiple basic programs in memory. Let me first switch the colors to a little bit brighter. The white, where's my white? Oh, white. Yeah, there it is, white. So high contrast. I have a disk mounted with the Advanced Partition Manager basic program. So if we have a look at the contents of the disk, and we see several stuff. The important one here is version 17 of the Advanced Partition Manager. So if we load the Advanced Partition Manager number 17 from disk 8, it is a not too big program, about 3 screens. It's of course now loaded in memory. So we have the full 40K available to us, minus a couple of lines of this basic program. However, if we now run this program creates 8 partitions, and the program itself will be in partition 0, which is 2K, and of course this basic program is in it. So if we now say how much memory is available, it's barely 45 bytes. We have now 8 partitions. We are in partition 0. We can ask for that with the user program. If we pass it a false partition number, it tells us we are in partition 0, which is the Advanced Partition Manager itself. 8 is an illegal number, and then it only returns the current partition. If we now, however, say for example 1, we switch to partition 1. So if we now list, it's still a bit garbage, but this is an empty slot. We can go back to partition 0, and here we see that we have the complete partition manager. So let's go back to partition 1. And for example here, say it in hello world. 20 go to 10, and we can just run this and break this. We can save this. So let's save this in disk 8 as hello. And the funny thing is that save and load are actually already out of the box fully partition aware. So if I now go to the next partition, and here say load hello, it will load the previous program and adapt it to the addresses for partition 2. So let's here edit a bit, and now we can run this, but we can also go back to partition 1, and here we still have the old partition 1. Run. By the way, if we do here free of partition 1, we say this is about 4K. Of course, 2 lines eaten up by basic. And oh yeah, one of the cool things is also that variables are maintained. So if we say n is 1, and if in 15 we say n is n plus 1, and if here we print n, then of course we see it go up. If we now say user, we switch to the other partition, and here it's still partition 2. So if we now switch back to partition 1, we should be able to say cont. See, and then it just continues from 27. So that is how the partition manager works. So a nice feature is also that I go here to another free partition. We can, for example, load the disk. So if you don't have any fancy cartridge, you can just use a spare partition to see what's on the disk. We see here also now the new file hello, and we can still go to any other partition and edit it. That's the end of the demo. Thank you very much.